All right, gain. So, we have our Fibonacci, price should go to 1885. That's the next level price should go to, and price is still making structure, still making structure. It made a lower low all the way down to 0. You can see price made a lower low all the way past our Fibonacci 0.786, 0.618, 0.5, 0.382. Went all the way almost to 0, take profit 9 from take profit 10 to take profit 9. Before prices goes to take profit 9, it won't just keep making lower lows and lower lows. It'll go back up to the previous, it'll go back up to take profit 10 or close to take profit 10. It'll make a lower high, before it has to make structure first. You have to allow price to make structure, so if you have missed this trade, wait for price to make a lower high, back up to 0.5, and once price makes a lower high, back up to 0.5 on our Fibonacci 1898, price makes a what? A lower low past, 0.5 goes to 0.382, and then 0, and then finally 27 extension at 1885. So we're waiting for price to go to 1885 right now, and now we're completely in a downtrend as price is making what? Lower lows and lower highs and lower lows. We're now in a downtrend, and I'll show you this on the 15 as well. Boom, on the 15 as well. Price made a lower low from 1908. You can see February 20th, 2022, price made a lower low. Price made a lower low from 1908, 1907, all the way down to the 1896, and then made another lower high back up to 1903. Made a lower low back to 1895 before making a lower low all the way down to 1891. Boom, and you could have got out this trade, as you could have traded it from 1908 all the way down to 1891, depending on your lot size, how much money you have in your account. Could have been 20 grand, 30 grand, easily, couple hundred, easily, depending on your lot size, how much money you have in your account. All right, gain, and then price went back up to, price won't just make a lower low and keep making lower lows. No, price will make structure. You see on the 15, price made a lower high back up to 0.5 Fibonacci level before making a lower low back down, passing 0.5. Next Fibonacci level is 0.382, all the way down to 0. And, price stopped at 0, before making a lower high, back up, price going to make a lower high back up to 0.382 before eventually going down back to 0 and then 27 extension. So we just have to put it all together, gang. We use Fibonacci, we use our candlestick patterns. You have to put everything together. Market structure, prices making lower lows and what? Lower highs and lower lows, all the way back down to 0. And price is going to push back up. Boom, when price got to 0, back to 1889 from 1898 to 1889, depending on your lot size, that could have been 20 grand, could have been a couple hundred, easily, couple thousand easily from 1898 to 1888, 1889, and price is now pushing back up to 1892. Boom, you could have took profit again, from 0.5 Fibonacci 1898 to 1889. You could have took profit again, and now price is going to head back up to 0.382, 0.5 before, finally pushing back down to 0 and then 27 extension. We should see that around London session, as it's only 11:43 p.m. and we still have London session, New York session. Price should eventually push down to 1885, but we are in a downtrend now. Again, I want to show you this on the 15 as well. So you can see more structure. Price is making structure, lower lows and lower highs and lower lows. If you miss this trade, wait for price to make a lower high. Price will have to make a lower high. It's not going to keep making lower lows. Made a lower low all the way down to 0, right to 0, right to 1889. Price now will have to make a lower high. If you miss this trade, just wait for price to make structure. Wait for price to make a lower high, back up to 0.382 Fibonacci, 1896, and then you can get in from 1896. Once price makes a lower high, it will make a lower low back down to 27 extension, 1885, and you can got in for another trade and roll this back down to 1885. All right, gain, depending on your lot size, could have been a couple hundred, could have been a couple thousand, easily, you know, 20 grand, 30 grand, 50 grand, depending on your lot size. So I hope these videos help. I'll keep y'all updated again on what price is doing. I just wanted to show you this, you know, price is now making a lower high back up to 0.5, back up to, you know, 0.382 before making a lower low. You know, you just missed this trade. You know, price moves fast. Gold moves very, very fast. So we're finally in a downtrend game, you know, and I'll keep y'all updated on what price is doing, you know. So I hope these videos help, and I'll keep y'all updated on what price is doing, gang. So we're now in a downtrend, and I'll keep you updated, gang. It's your boy Nature, aka Nature. Gang.